Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Technical Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out yet another case for the iPhone 13 Pro, and this time in front of us we have the Latercase. So the Latercase is actually made by Lou from Unbox Therapy. It is his own case company, and they make some pretty cool cases actually. So their cases are one of the thinnest out there, and they are made from carbon fiber. So they don't have any other designs, I believe. I only know of the one with carbon fiber, and it's just a really thin case overall. So the price tag on this case is going to be $45, and this is the price tag for all of their cases for all of the devices. So it isn't the cheapest case, but I think it's one of the coolest cases and one of the most premium looking cases you could probably get out there. So let's go ahead and unbox this case out. First up, let me go ahead and really say that this packaging is great. You get a couple of images of what it looks like on different devices. So we have the Note 20 Ultra here, we have the OnePlus 9, Pixel 5, we also have the iPhone 12 Pro, I believe, and some other phones back here which you can't see. And then it also gives you a quick description. So Latercase, the impossibly thin phone case, designed in Canada, made with Kevlar, iPhone 13 Pro Cyber Edition. So that's the version that I have of the case in front of me today. So the back portion just gives you some information. So ultra thin, so 0.6 millimeters thin, which is super thin. Featherweight 10 grams, and since it is carbon fiber is a really light product. Superior texture and 5 times stronger than steel. So those are some pretty normal facts that they put out there. So to open this up, there's actually a little magnet right here. Just slaps on like this, and the magnet is actually aligned with another case, and it also has a nice carbon fiber design to it as well, which is really nice. We also get some information. It's the same one that they have on the back right here, and it's looking pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and open this up. We get this nice little strap to pull on, boom, and I believe there is nothing else inside of this box, so we can go ahead and close this up, put it to the side, and check out our case. So the case comes inside of a really nice package. That's one of the most important things I actually look for. Packaging is really great on this case, and here we have our case, and wow, that is super light. So this case feels like I'm holding paper in my hand right now, even though this case is a really durable case since it is made of real carbon fiber. Then we also get some information. So their Twitter and Instagram handle is at Latercase right there if you do want to check them out. So other than that, that's basically about it for the packaging. We get this nice styrofoam that the case actually sits on top of, and you just pull it out, and here is your case right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, just leave this over here, and boom. So our case is right here. So one really nice thing that I actually did like in the pictures when I was checking this case out is that it actually covers up the camera bump really well, and since it is really thin, it doesn't add any bulk to it. I'm not sure how well this will actually protect my phone. That's one of the concerns that I actually do have, but honestly, it's one of the coolest looking cases that I've probably owned. And so I'm perfectly fine with this. So if you're somebody that usually does go bare with their phone, or just wants a little bit of protection, or you're somebody that uses like D-brand skins maybe, then this could be something you could go for since it is still really thin. And if protection really doesn't matter to you on your phone, then you can go ahead and go for this case. I haven't tested this out in drop test, so I can't really say how well it protects it. It might even be a really good case, but from what I can tell in my hand, I don't think this will protect it too well, because you see all these open cutouts right here, and the ones on the bottom, and on the one on the power button. So this seems like you do get a lot of open spaces that your phone can actually hit. So let's go ahead and plop it on, and boom. So it's really easy to slap on, goes on really easily, and here we have our case. So slaps on really nice, feels really nice in the hand. Again, it has a really nice design. It has a nice textured carbon fiber design, and then as I was talking, it actually covers up all of your camera bumps, and it is a little higher than where the camera lenses are, so you do get a little bit of protection there. And overall, compared to other cases, this protects your camera bump a little better than the rest, because it's actually molded straight onto the shape of the camera. So if you do just leave it on the ground like this, you probably won't have any issues with scratching it whatsoever. So the back portion feels really nice. Since it is really thin, this is a MagSafe compatible case again, so that is another cool thing to have, because some cases I have are actually MagSafe compatible, and it does get a little annoying since I am a person that actually does use a lot of MagSafe products. So the cutouts are made really nice. They are actually a lot larger, and you are actually touching the physical buttons of the phone instead of a case that's actually being on top of it. That might be a nice feel, honestly. I actually do think I like it, since the power button and the volume rocker on the iPhone, they are made of stainless steel, and it just feels really nice in the hand overall. And then also the bottom portion, our cutout is pretty large again. We don't have any protection over the speakers, the speaker grill, and then our lightning port is out in the open. Does definitely look a lot better than most other cases. However, if you are somebody that does want their phone protected against drops and everything, I'm not really sure how well this case will stand up. As I said, this is my first time owning a Latercase. I'm actually pretty excited to use this case because there are just a lot of cool things about it. It's really thin, looks really nice, made out of real carbon fiber, and overall it's probably one of the best cases I've used right now from my first impressions. And so, as I said, if you are somebody that cares about protection, it doesn't seem like the best option, but it looks really nice, and that's one of the main reasons I actually went ahead and got this case. So overall, it feels really nice in the hand again, and our camera bump is covered up perfectly, which is a pretty important thing to me. Sometimes I don't use a case, and you definitely do scratch up your camera bump right here, since it is laying down on top of a table or another surface, and it does get scratched up, but this right here will actually protect that from those minor scratches. So it actually doesn't go above the display, maybe just by a little bit, but you can't even tell. I do have a screen protector on there, so I'm not sure how much it does, but it seems like you still do get a little bit of height on the front portion of the case, and it does cover up the case, the front display, just by a little bit. If you do have a screen protector on, you should be fine. That shouldn't really worry you too much, but if you don't, then I'd actually recommend getting a screen protector. Just plop one on. I actually do have the Spigen one on right here. It's really easy to put on, and so it does fit perfectly as well. I'd actually recommend this. So overall, that's basically gonna conclude it for this case right here. I'm loving it. So it's one of the best cases, honestly, that I've owned so far, even though these are my first impressions and it's the first time I'm actually checking this case out. I'm really loving this case. It looks really nice, feels really nice, and is a really thin case, which is just pretty cool, since I haven't owned a case that is this thin forever. I've never actually owned a case like this, and so it's pretty cool to have a case that is this thin and is really light, doesn't add any bulk to your phone, and you're still able to access all your buttons that are actually originally on the phone. So there isn't any other part of the case that's actually covering it up. So that's a really nice added feature as well. So overall, if you are looking for a case that is stylish, just looks good, and you really don't care about the how well it protects your phone, I would definitely recommend it. So it is $45 USD, and this is for all of their cases, which is a pretty decent price when compared to what Apple sells as well. Their prices are pretty high, but if you are looking for something cheaper, just go ahead and forget about this case. Go for cases by Spigen. Those are still really good options. However, as I said, if you're looking for something like this, then this is honestly just a really nice case. So that's basically going to be wrapping it up for this video. I will leave a link down below in the description if you really do want to check this case out. But as I said, this is the end for this video, and make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel, and I will be seeing y'all in the next video.